Shalom. Bless afternoon. I was outside and I was enjoying the sun. It feels good. You know, when you get that sun as a black person, you feel a lot stronger. I can't speak for the other nations. But me personally, when I'm out in the sun, I feel a lot stronger. And I just feel good. I was out in the sun for a while and I came back in. I want to talk about the Gentiles, chosen ones, and I want to clarify this. So the Gentiles, when they are thriving on this world, when they are doing, well in their perception, like they're succeeding, everything is going good, they tend to let go of that Jesus idol. It's not but a devil's idol, but I'm going to bring the point, reasoning of where I'm getting at with this, what I was able to discern, chosen ones. They tend to let go of that idol because they focus on other idols and stuff when they're succeeding, excelling on the world. But as soon as their life plummets, they start falling in life. Unfortunate things happen back to back with these white devils, these Hispanic Gentile devils, these black Gentile devils, all of them. White people would be the worst satanic people to deal with. When their life is going a lot unfortunate, like a lot of things are unfortunate in their life, they come back, they come back to the Jesus idol. They start depending on the idol. And so why did Gentiles do that? Well, the Jesus idol is kind of like their last stamp, their last option, so they can excel on the world. So if a Gentile is going through a lot of bullshit, like a lot of unfortunate things happen in their life, they retreat to Jesus or Yahushua or some type of idol that's in religious figure system. And why do Gentiles do that? Satan is the god of this world, right? Satan is the god of this world. The Most High Master Creator gave Satan dominion on this world for a short time, being. In the perception of the Most High, it would be a short time. The real Creator, the real God, is the Most High Master Creator. The Most High, O Yahweh, will be the real Supreme Maker, the Supreme Creator. That's the one that deserves all the praise and all the glory. But Satan will be the one that is the God of this world, because the Most High gives Satan that dominion for a short time until Judgment Day is a done deal. Satan is going straight to the lake of fire or getting the worst punishment. So with the Gentiles, they go back to Jesus as their last resort. It's the best way I can communicate this. It's their last resort. And so what's making them going through like a lot of positive situations with Jesus and Yahushua and these black Gentile idols and these white Gentile idols? It's Satan blessing them. And that's what I was able to discern. Actually, Satan is the one blessing the Gentiles. But see, when Satan blesses the Gentiles, it's short term. It's very quick. Is the best way I can say. So they'll be getting a house. They'll be getting partners. They'll be getting friends. They'll be getting all that. I don't even have friends. I have no friends. I live with family, all that. But I'm very strong. I count my blessings because the Most High is the one that give me the strength. So I don't break down like as Israelites, it's very hard for us to break down because we belong to the Most High. But Satan operating through the Jesus idol is blessing the Gentiles left and right. So you got to remember what Brother Levi Raptanu said, that this world is their heaven. This is the only heaven they got. And that's it. They're sent straight to the lake of fire. They are fuel for the lake of fire. They're already doomed to the lake of fire. Every Gentile, white, brown, and black. There is a way for Gentiles to make it in the kingdom above. Go to Raptanu's channel to learn more. But in the same time, be a blessing to us Israelites, and the Most High will bless that person who's a Gentile that's being a blessing to us. But if you curse us, like most people rather curse us, you will be cursed. Not only will you be going straight to the lake of fire like all the Gentiles, but your life will be going through unfortunates because you are cursing an Israelite, the seed of man, the seed of the Hebrews. And so these Gentiles, they go back to this Jesus idol. Like, for example, a military soldier that a Gentile, because all military soldiers on this world are Gentiles. Most of them are. I doubt it is Israelites in the military, because this world, it belongs to the Gentiles. But when a military soldier comes from fighting another Gentile country and comes to America, they start clinging towards Jesus for their to save them from their PTSD and all that kind of stuff. And that's their last resort for the Gentiles, is their Jesus idol. That's the only thing they got that will help them kind of keep connected with Satan, which is the god of this world. And so when they go back to Jesus, they're still holding a grip on Satan, because Satan is the god of this world. And so that's their last resort when they come back to Jesus. For every Gentile goes through a lot of unfortunates, their last resort is, let me go back to that Jesus idol to save me from all this issues going on. But, in a lot of these stories happening with the hell testimony and stuff with the Gentiles, the elites, the Freemason, they pay them good money to tell a good story. A lot of these storytellers that talk about the hell testimony, my brothers and sisters of Israel, they are charismatic. If you've noticed that, they're very charismatic. They know how to persuade and convince people and lure you to listen to them and stuff. And so they use sound effects, they use hand gestures, they use a way to tone their voice when they communicate, use certain words to lure you, to captivate you. So they convince you to push that beast, Jesus idol, and push it out in these end times. These Gentiles are pushing this Jesus idol on overdrive. They're really pushing this hard, because we in the end times, that final judgment day is coming. And so hopefully that makes sense, chosen ones. Hopefully that makes sense, because the Jesus idol, the beast idol, is nothing but a beast idol. If you claim that beast idol, you are also taking the mark of the beast. Why is it a beast idol? Because the Gentiles are the beasts in the field. The field is talking about the world, and those are images of Gentiles. The black version, which is Yahushua HaMashiach, and the white version, which is Jesus crucified, both are taking the images of the beast of the field, Gentile images. So it is the mark of the beast. You got to remember, chosen ones, open your eyes. This is the world of the Gentiles. This is their heaven. So Gentiles probably make up about 90% of the world population. Us Israelites probably make up 10%. It is what it is. I also want to put this in a video. I want to put this truth in a video. A Caucasian Gentile, a white person, is not human. All Gentiles are of the beast, but a white person is actually completely separate than an Israelite. They have even their own science, and it spoke from their own mouths, from these Europeans, saying that the Neanderthals are not human. They not human. White people carry that in them. And the other portion of their DNA and blood goes directly to the beast of the field, which is Satan, Cain, to Esau, all of them. They not human. White people are a separate species. And so you have to question, chosen ones, why are white people capable of hating? Even if you just say one wrong thing, they already hate you for it. They already want to turn against you as an Israelite. Why are they capable of this level of capacity of hate? Because they're not human. They are the most demonic race on the planet. A white person is the most demonic race on the planet. A white female is the most most disgusting fornicator the world's ever seen. Porn industry, the movie in Hollywoods that was run by, that usually shows white people in the past. Now it shows diversity, different Gentile nations, black, white, and brown, in Hollywood. But before, it was a lot of white people in Hollywood. They were pushing all this fornication and sexual perversion, all this kind of stuff, because the white woman is the harlot whore. She is the biggest whore on the planet. And so hopefully this makes sense. If you an Israelite brother, go ahead and pursue an Israelite woman, a black woman of Zion. Do not pursue these white whores. A lot of white women are whores. Not all of them are whores. Not all of them. There are some white females who have discipline and a firm foundation and how they grew up and stuff, and know how to keep their legs closed, but most white women are whores. So anyways, I want to give all praises, all glory to the Most High, Master Creator, one Almighty, one Supreme Maker I give glory to. I'm going to continue to remain under His law, statutes, and commandments. Shalom, chosen ones, and have a blessed day.